Hello dear study worms. I'm back with a new vlog and this video is going to be extremely productive and very useful and informative because this video will contain many of the tips and tricks that you can follow for your success towards your board exam. This is the third video in this channel and I will try my best to improve myself each and every day and get good content for you guys. So, I was studying mathematics because I am having my mathematics exam in 2 days. So, I'm not having much amount of time. So, I was utilizing my time. And this was my study plan for this late night study section. I planned it just 2 hours before and I'll be sitting and studying for this amount of time. I don't know if I can completely do everything because at night at some point of time we will regret sitting and studying because we are supposed to go to sleep at that time. So don't worry, if you are having a good sleeping cycle, that's okay to spend hours on study sections late night. A healthy sleep schedule for a teenager should be always between 6 to 7 hours, or 7 to 8 is also okay, but we are not able to do that in every situations because we are having a lot of work to complete in this time period. If you think that you cannot consider a long period of time while sitting and studying, you can divide your study sections into many techniques. That it includes Pomodoro technique, which is a very effective thing, but for me personally I don't like that much because it gives me that sort of distraction while studying, because every 25 minutes we are getting a 5-minute break and that 5-minute break is itself getting distracting and I'm getting out of that focus mode. So that's it. And so I was studying the polynomials chapter of mathematics, that is the second chapter, and I was practicing the example question first, then the exercise problems because I practiced this so many times before and I was doing it again. NCERT is like very base of it, and only when you are able to solve that, then you will be able to solve other books or other resources or other papers or whatever. After doing a lot of polynomials questions, I shifted myself to doing the problems of the chapter 10, that is circles. Circles is kind of very tough chapter for me, not very much, but kind of tough for me. For me personally, I am not a person who is very triggered with trigonometry. I am a person who gets feared when I am doing circles chapter and triangles chapter. So I am not able to do some of the problems of that. So I was doing that. And the time is around 12:29 and I was feeling like very sleepy and I was thinking about going to bed. I know I'm wanting to continuously do and complete this chapter also, but I was not able to do that. So I thought this chapter, areas related to circles, is very kind of easy for me. So I thought it only take 1 hour, maximum of 1 hour for completing that. I thought of doing it tomorrow. So that's it. I've completed 2 out of 3 of our to-do list for this late night study section, and I was surprisingly very surprised with that. I am still failed in this, but that's okay. We can do it the next day. So that's it. Good morning, and finally it's the next day. So I was drinking a glass of lukewarm water to get a kickstart to the day. And after getting a quick fresh up, I came to my study table and sat down and started doing the arithmetical progression chapter. So I was doing that chapter because I was completing the vasti chapters first and then doing the symbol chapters the last. So I was doing all of that and I was marking some of the important points or formulas in the rough copy. So that's it, because if I was feeling some sort of problems while solving any type of question paper, so I can go back to it. and it's time around 12 o'clock, and I stopped right here, and I take a long break because I'm not feeling that sort of sitting and studying mood. So I thought of getting a break, and I have completed most of the questions of AP and example questions and everything. So that's it. So you can find some of the questions that I'm zooming out, and some of the questions which is marked red or pink in color, that are the questions which is kind of difficult for me, or which are the questions which I'm not able to do at the first time while I was practicing these chapters for the first ever time. And that questions is meant to be done before the last minute preparations of the exams. So that's it. And I was planning what to do the next, and I was planning either to do the statistics or the what areas related to areas related to circles chapter. So I planned either of that, and this was a break time. So these are the books which I was doing and practicing, or I have with me. So these are the question paper files and like answer sheets which I've got. And also I'm having some sort of like what files and everything with me, and these are some stationery. So I'm randomly showing that all in my break time. And I filled my water bottle because I was feeling very thirsty, and yeah, I started again to study, and I was doing the areas related to circles because it's noon time, and at that time many of us will feel little sleepy after eating the lunch. So I thought of doing this easy chapter, because otherwise we will get little like bored, and we will get sort of going to bed. So to avoid that, I plan to do this chapter, and I was doing the exercise and example questions of this chapter with a guidebook, because to get some calculations done, otherwise we will get confused and do after and again. So guys, it's a time for tuition, so I'll be going for tuition now and coming back by 7 o'clock. So we have around 2 hours of tuition. It's max tuition. I'm not going for any other subjects, and also for max I'm going for the last 2 weeks only. Like, I'm a person who loves to study by myself, but for max some errors are being like regular in my papers, so someone check, then only I will be able to understand. So though I thought of doing that, otherwise my mother will teach me well. So after coming back from my tuition, I was eating this is my like midday meal, or whatever you can call it. So I was eating sweet potato with an egg and a little bit of chutney. So that's it. And I was studying for a long time after that also. So this was me studying. I don't look into my face really, because it's looking so bad. I don't know why. It's looking like I was doing something which is horrible. But I don't know why I was looking like that. Even if I'm shooting, I should be little aware of that crooked face. But yeah, I've never planned it to be like this. So that's it. And I will play some music while doing this little long study section. So that's it. This is for this video, and if you are liking this type of contents, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know there is a lot of mistakes in my videos, but I will try my best to improve my communication skills, also the sort of way of making the videos. So if you are having any concern, please comment below and I will be replying to that. So bye bye, and see you all on my next video. Until then, have a good productive days ahead, and yeah, I'll be coming back tomorrow. Bye bye.